Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and Devin and I are starting our next foray into the world of Aeon's Trespass Odyssey. I didn't have any other segue into that. So we have
sexy.
Yeah,
we're sexy.
We
are
are
on a sexy time together
with this
two sexy men having a sexy
white
time.
box.
It's so white. Look how white
and
that
it's
is.
like it's not the lighting or anything. There is actually zero design.
No, there's a triangle.
Is there a triangle? Oh, you're right. There's
triangle.
a triangle. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah,
it exists.
It's like don't fucking touch it too much. It'll get all smudged.
I know. Yeah,
shit.
Leave this on the shelf.
Get your oils.
You're gonna know
on it.
if you haven't touched this because the layer of dust as it sits on your shelf will just be so apparent. Although I feel like dust shows up more on black.
Oh, it does for sure.
Okay,
sure. But smudge is gonna show up big
yeah.
on the sucker.
Anyway, so we are doing Cycle 1, Truth of the Labyrinth. We have gone through the tutorial, so we're not going to be showing that to you, but we can quickly run down through it of the things that happened and kind of where we are as we actually set sail into the Truth of the Labyrinth.
Sail.
So we were woken by an old priest that is on our ship, the Argo. I'm going to have to use this token as the Argo until I get my mini. I don't have it for whatever reason, but it's coming. And yeah, so then we had to fight a Hecaton. Which is this disgusting beast of arms and muscle and elbows. Whooped his ass, as you probably were meant to. I'm very curious, actually, what it says if you lose. It's probably like, really?
Get good, scrub.
Try
again.
Actually, you see those two Obel cards?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and look at the You Died card. I want you to see what it's like, what it reminds you of.
You died.
Does that look like anything?
Yeah, it's a very similar font to
font and color.
Yep. You live.
Yeah.
You died. I'm gonna put this one on top. Okay, right here. Right there.
Okay.
It's right on tippy top.
There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Defeat. Your journey ends before it began. Hecaton smashes through the Titans like they were marble statues and goes for the Belanion. You were not ready and this is a mercy, but maybe there's a way to cheat fate one more time. Though this is only a tutorial battle, you should be won with relative ease. It's like, you know what, maybe this isn't the game for you. Anyway, we did not lose. We beat its ass. It was a weaker Hecaton, but
we ripped the shield off its asshole.
And then the tutorial kind of walks you through basically the steps of pretty much everything. So now we have, and I unfortunately can't show everything. There's so much in this game. But we have a Grand Agoria. To stand a chance against the Primordials, the smiths and priests of the Argo work tirelessly on new types of gear and new engineering solutions. So now we can craft gear. The bridge Tholos. From here, the Argonauts shape their fate and steer the mighty Argo towards its unknown destination. This is basically talking about adventures that we can have whenever we move. We got the Titan Stoa. Here, the Titans are tamed and stored with when not in use. Some call this place a warehouse. Some call it a prison. I guess I could also show kind of like the art a little bit. There's that. We got the Excursion Propylon. Here, the Argonauts ready for their next excursion, and it is also here that a support team stands ready to lend their help. This tells us our Argo abilities, like our limit. During battle setup, we can choose 2. And then the last academy. Here, the philosophers and academia. I still cannot pronounce this. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna have to hear it.
Kazi.
Yeah. Absolutely, because I'm just having a hard time with it. It's like it's academicians.
Academicians.
Ah, that might be it.
Academicians.
Academicians. Oh no! Hold on. Let me turn up the volume. Hold on.
Admission.
What?
Admission.
Academician.
Academicians?
Academician.
Academicians.
Because it's like, yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
That's a.
Thanks, Greece.
Yeah, right. Conduct their research, poring over dusty tombs and faux scripture. So this basically says that we can get structures based off our technologies.
Sweet.
And during the exploration step, if the Argo is on an unexplored map with a progress symbol, then we gain progress. That's how we go through our main stories and stuff. We then came across Doom, and we actually have 2 Doom on here. Shape of Things to Come. There's the art. All is not well on Crete. In the absence of Minos, dissent grows. The understaffed Horned Guard struggles to keep the peace after years of oppressive rule. In dawn's gray mists, primordial silhouettes are seen cresting the mountain ranges, too far to be a threat, too close to completely expel them from the mind. You start to notice strange geometric graffiti adorning the walls and abandoned temples. You hear whispers of change coming from inland. Rules: when an Argonaut gains the maze-touched affliction, place 1 Doom token on this card, once per campaign.
Maze touched?
Yep. Be a little maze-touched.
Corn touched.
Huh?
Corn touched.
I don't get it.
Maze, like the corn maze?
Yeah, I
Corn,
didn't take it that.
like
this is why we suck at
maze.
code names.
Maze.
This is why we're ass at it, because we just don't think the same way. Gaining Doom makes your journey harder and brings it closer to a gruesome end. Each time you gain Doom, you must place 1 Doom token on your current Doom card. When there are 5 or more tokens on this card, flip it to side B, and any excess Doom also goes on.
Shit your pants.
And so based off the tutorial, we actually started with 2.
2.
Because it didn't say to reset or anything.
Nope.
And then we have the Inward Odyssey, Truth of the Labyrinth. So this is what our Argo looks like. Really love the design. I think no one ever does a city ship. That's such a cool concept.
I'm on a boat.
But there also seems to be some magic behind it. You know precious little about the grand vessel you call home. Who built it? For what purpose? How did you come to be on board? There are vast spaces below deck, more than should be possible, even taking into account the massive size of the ship. Each day brings a new discovery, a new secret to be unraveled. Your Inward Odyssey has just begun. So basically, if we can put 2 progress on this card, and when we do, we gain a knowledge, which gives us something about, it gives us knowledge on the Argo. So we got those. These are kind of like our Argo tech stuff. We have 3 technologies that we were basically all combat and trireme reach weapons, trireme armor, and just trireme weapons. I was like, Devin, where's our stuff? Based off the fights and stuff, we got a Shipwrecker Shield, a Krodos Copus, a Shield Blade. This actually came from the first initial fight against.
Critted him.
Yeah, critted the plate on him. So that was super cool. So we got that. We have 2 Siren Teeth, a Siren Panoply Armor, and then a Sail Spolas and a Boat Mace.
Well, you got plenty of weapons.
A lot of weapons. No.
Gear up the whole crew, weapon-wise.
Yeah. So we got all that, and then let's see. In terms of our Argo, yeah, cut Titan limit of 10. We have 9 Dreamwalker Titans. We pissed off the Minoans a little bit. We decided to raid their because they were pompous, rich fuckheads. So we're like, you know what? I think we're gonna actually take some of this anyway. So they don't like us as much. We're actually down and unfriendly for them. But the Horns won't like us.
And we like them.
And we like them because they like us.
They get it.
And then the Labyrinthians don't even know who we are. We have 1 Sisyphus tier, 1 Muscle Cluster, 1 Calcified Knucklebone, 4 Raw Ambrosia, 4 Trireme, and 1 Monument. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of stuff that we got. So we still have to read the rules for the Truth of the Labyrinth, like the special rules for this cycle, as well as the opening story. But before we do that, let's actually learn a little bit about our Argonauts. And the Titans that they control. So, I am playing as Penelope. She has Will 1. Aloof Penelope is as deadly as she is beautiful. With a natural affinity for all things machina, she shares her time between the battlefield and the last academy, where she helps decipher the faux scriptures. Her fair complexion and gentle features betray a foreign heritage. Some even say she resembles the Silver People, though only the Atlanteans could verify these bold claims, and they sleep in their watery graves. Mm-hmm. And she was a siren survivor. We found a, what do they call those? Stowaway, which is siren on board, and we just demolished her. It was embarrassing. Completely killed it, but that did awaken something. You meant to get on this ship? That was a bad move.
You had to get like a 7 or better, and we all rolled like 8s.
It was like 8s or 10s, yeah.
Yeah, we just fucking crushed it.
It was embarrassing. But yeah, Siren Survivor against all odds, you've survived. Why? So there's the art for that. So that is Penelope. And then we got Heraclides. Super sweet, another sexy guy. Heraclides is a bit lost. When he looks into his reflection, he sees an old man, his stories done and told, his debt for the world paid in full with interest. That is what he sees. What he remembers is nothing. He's like a young boy, eager and anxious to be tested on the stage of Hellas. He has one cunning. He did not get a Nemos, so those are my Argonauts.
Okay, I have Odyssey Zero. Odyssey Zero was the last to wake up of the original 4. He's impulsive, nonchalant, and overly brave. Or stupid. Many call him the Never Captain, for he wanted to lead the Argonauts, only for that honor to fall to Cersei. Lately, Odyssey Zero sleeps uneasily. Terrible dreams haunt him. Visions of the 0 Point entity and its arrival in the skies above Alexandria. The blinding flash that sears the disappearing city's skyline deep into his retinas. Those dreams are becoming more intense. A voice accompanies them now. It whispers, "Follow the light of Pharos." He's courageous. And then, hey, I also picked Cersei. Cersei does not remember how she lost an eye. Strangely, she does not harbor resentment, as if she deserved it. Calm and collected, she was anointed by the Outcast Council to lead the Argo, after her stand against the Hemesian pursuer. Many feel she lacks the empathy to lead the crew, while others argue that a cold and calculated approach is exactly what the Argo needs in these dark times. As for Cersei, she spends more and more time junctioning with her Titan. In its mind's eye, she found a spark.
It's hot. And then her Nemos.
Oh yes, she does have a Numos. Imprisonment! Who can tell how long it's been? Dark and damp and cramped and lonely. So many ands. Chill out. The cell gave you no quarters. Just a tiny crack in the wall.
Alright.
So she has a history of crime!
Perhaps, or maybe she was wrongfully imprisoned. But, without further ado, let's quest!
Let's quest!
Okay, so, special rules. So, some loose conditions will refer you to a paragraph that will instruct you how to proceed. If you are not directed to a specific paragraph, simply mark one faded box in the Unfathomable Aeon Cycle 1 special event. In both cases, the campaign is considered to be lost all the same. There are labyrinth tiles in this one. The labyrinth plays a major role in both the story and gameplay of Cycle 1. On the battle board, the labyrinth is represented by labyrinth tiles placed during battle setup and as a result of some game effects. Red lines on the labyrinth tile denote the obstacle and obscuring part of that tile, meaning that they block Titan's line of sight, movement, and adjacency. Titans can freely move through labyrinth spaces not separated by red lines. Primordials ignore labyrinth tiles for the purposes of movement and attack, but red lines block their line of sight for targeting. Finally, labyrinth tiles connected by sides showing green lines are considered a single tile for some game effects. I don't have those out there and there if we need them. Labyrinth X. The keyword Labyrinth X instructs you to place X labyrinth tiles. When instructed to place a labyrinth tile, you place the tile of the shape indicated by marker on the labyrinth track, then move the marker clockwise to the next labyrinth shape space. Unless otherwise stated, labyrinth tiles are always placed in front of and adjacent to the primordial. They cannot be placed under the primordial. If the tile is placed as part of an attack, it must be placed underneath the target. If you can place a labyrinth tile in such a way that whatever. We'll figure that out as that comes along. Fear and dread are conditions representing the otherworldly horrors creeping into the minds of Argonauts as they face monstrous primordials. They not only impair your precision, but also put you at risk of gaining a faded Nemos. Note that when your Titan dies, conditions are not discarded. This means that an untimely death will make it impossible to rid yourself of these conditions. Faded Nemos cards suck. They're over here. They basically give you a hindrance, and you have to, you kind of have to progress through it, similar to a regular Nemos. But if you do, you get a boon, or you get. It's like, hey, I pushed through this. But they're not great. When you gain a despair token in battle, or as a result of a story token, that's what those are. Those tokens over there.
Okay.
Place it on your Argonaut card. These tokens greatly influence your performance in battle. As long as you have despair tokens and don't stand adjacent to another Titan, you gain the following penalties. If you have 1, you get -1 precision.
Ew.
If you have 2, -3 precision.
Ew.
3, you cannot perform attacks.
Ew.
4, your Titan dies.
So if you're standing next to someone else's Titan, you're good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you just need to hold hands the whole fight.
Pretty much, yeah. You need that support. Discard 1 despair token each time you deal a wound. All despair tokens are discarded during the casualty step of the battle aftermath. Note that if you gain despair tokens outside of battle, they will remain on your Argonaut card until the next battle. When an ability raises or lowers your despair limit, it means it changes the threshold of death caused by despair token. Oh yeah, so if your despair limit goes up, then you can have 5 before you die. Yeah, all the other conditions stay the same. So, like, if your despair limit goes up to 5, it only changes your threshold for death. Trample is a trait that makes the Labyrinthoros a truly formidable foe. Not only is its movement less predictable, but it also is extremely dangerous to any Titans in its path. When a game effect instructs you to perform Trample, Labyrinthoros moves at full speed in a straight line. It follows all rules of primordial movement with the following exception. If during Trample, Labyrinthoros moves through or ends its movement on a space occupied by a Titan with the knockdown condition, instead of suffering crash, that Titan must perform an obol draw.
Oh.
That's rough. Okay.
What are you reading? Is this a new boss?
Yeah, it's a new keyword. These are all the rules that are coming in with Cycle 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maze Touched is a term used to distinguish people suffering from a mysterious ailment spreading throughout Crete. When you gain the Maze Touch affliction, note it down on your Argonaut sheet in the Boons Afflictions notes section. From this moment onward, your Argonaut is considered to be Maze Touched. Being Maze Touched has no inherent effect, but beware, it will influence your game in many ways. Okay?
And it's doom.
And then, yeah, so now strangers represent foreign forces infiltrating the Argo, as well as low morale, growing doubt in your leadership. Yeah, so strangers don't have any inherent effect, but they might.
We're going to lead so good.
100%. We're going to make every right decision.
Everyone.
Like,
absolutely.
Like, you know what? I think we'll convert the Primordials. I think they'll become good guys.
We will become gods. We are gods.
We are gods. Yeah, we'll make everyone else bow. But we'll be just gods. You know how that always goes.
Exactly.
Okay, this is the last of the rules.
Unless they don't bow. Then you got to kill them.
We got to set the example.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like parents when they spank you. It's like, it hurts us more than it hurts them.
Right.
In fact, we just kind of like slightly look in their direction, then they just...
Yeah.
So... Okay, the truth of the labyrinth map shows the island of Crete. There are several unique features to Crete, and the following list is not comprehensive. If you see a symbol you're not familiar with, don't worry. Its function will become clear as you progress through the cycle story. So there's 2. There's a river space, which I am familiar with just from reading the rules. Basically, you need a specific technology to be able to go down rivers. Otherwise, it's restricted. And then the Cretan city space. These represent a variety of mortal settlements. Some game effects and technologies require the Argo to be on a city space. Okay. So that was it. That was everything for Cycle 1. Let's get ready.
I just had a funny vision of going down the river, you know how you need a special technology.
Yeah.
Just going down the river with this massive city ship, just like grinding against like a cliff face. You're good. You're good. You're good. Come on.
Don't worry,
Back
Captain.
it up. Back.
We can buff out those scratches. Yeah. One disclaimer for this game is, one, this is very reminiscent of another game called Kingdom Death Monster.
Never heard of it.
Some kind of bygone
Yeah.
game. Most people don't really worry about it.
No, I just,
Except that guy at Gen Con. He remembered it.
oh yeah. What's the novelty of this game, by the way?
You know,
Like, this has been done to death.
No, anyway. The reason why I bring that up is because I kid you not, I have read this rulebook 3 times. And each time it's been a different like structure of trying to retain it. Then I went through the tutorial with Devin. This game has a lot going on, so most of the time I usually just kind of like, okay, yeah, we'll figure it out, but it's impossible to kind of just retain everything. Because so much stuff in here, they overwhelm you with information. It's like if you just read the KDM rulebook front to back, and then you're like, okay, I hope I got it. Yeah, because it's like, well, what's that token do? Well, it brings it up, but it's all really dependent on the cycle. With that being said, let's jump into the world of Aeon's Trespass Odyssey. So it begins. The Argo cuts through the evening waves as the sun sets on the hunch's silhouette of cones.
Here, tap out.
No! I got it! No! I don't know how to pronounce this, though. I've been saying Knossos. Knossos.
Gnosis.
No, yeah, of Knossos, the Horned City. With great trepidation, the crew watches the shoreline for any signs of danger. Has the kingdom of Minos fallen? Or has the calamity passed by the ancient metropolis, leaving it unscathed? When darkness finally comes, you hear a collective sigh of relief as the city lights up with the calming glow of oil lamps. Yeah, there's awful, just like, voiceovers for like bad video games. But only a few. The fires of Knossos burned high and bright all year round in remembrance, says the old priest who tended to you after your rude awakening. For its king, great Minos of Crete, could not bear the passing of his favorite son, Androgeos. Now only embers remain.
Old Androgeos.
I remember him. I went to his birthday party.
They.
Huh?
Old Androgeos. They. The preferred pronouns are they, them. Thank you, Sam.
That's a good one. Still, if the Argo is to sail the high seas again, we need access to Daedalus' vault, a thing only Minos can provide. There are many mouths to feed on the Grand Argo, and the hold is all but empty. The engineers say the Alipile engines will run cold without ambrosia to sate them and replace parts only the great Daedalus vault may contain. And the Titans are becoming restless, now having set foot on dry land for many days now. After some debate, you decide to send a landing party to ashore to meet with Minoans. Oh, they don't like us. A few envoys and an armed escort. Okay, we choose a party leader. Want to go with the old captain, or do we want to go with this spry, old but mentally young?
Do we want to start a rotation when it calls for it?
I mean, so we can kind of try and go off of skills, which we barely have any. Mm-hmm. We have will, cunning. What was
courage, wisdom. We have a pretty good spread.
I think we should just go with wisdom.
All right, Surgigrad it is. Surgigrad's up.
So give her the sexy mini.
Oh, the sexy boy! You gotta show him the sexy boy.
Yeah. So this is something based. I think it's based off like the Kickstarter stuff. This is this is us right here. This is the priority target. He's shredded. Oh, you can see his ass. I'll have to get that painted. The pier is all but deserted, save for a few fishers tending to their nets and a beggar standing on an overturned crate addressing them like a priest of old. As you pass the beggar, he catches your gaze and says, "Have you come to witness the squalor of splendor, outsiders? The sins of the bull and the bull slayer? You will soon learn that it is all meaningless. I clung to meaning for far too long and have been punished for it." You quicken your pace.
Just like, Don't look at it. Don't look.
Oh, God.
Just, like, grab your purse.
You have no patience for raving madmen. Only the truth matters, though win is bitter. He shouts after you. You make your way into the silent, half-lit city. The streets are empty, but well-maintained, paved with ornate cobblestones and lined with statues of the gods and the great Minotaur. You know the one.
Mm-hmm.
Here and there, you get glimpses of movement. Huh?
Nothing.
Here and there, you get glimpses of movement. Knossos is far from abandoned. It is fear that subdues the metropolis. On your way to the palace, you may take interest in one of the following. A mixed group of children and teenagers, their faces covered in strange tattoos of fine geometric lines.
Nah.
Okay. So you take, so you want to...
No, it's the other option.
An old blind woman crawling on all fours, looking for something and mumbling to herself to the amusement of a few gaping onlookers. And
so
it
it's
says,
one or the other.
So we note passage 003 or note passage 0047, but we don't go there yet.
What's Cersei grad vibing? She's pretty detached, though. She'd probably walk like both of them, but...
She probably actually doesn't catch a glimpse of anything with that one lazy
I know.
eye she's got.
Her depth perception's fucking fucked.
She has like a maid like directing her throughout the city.
She's gonna bump into the old lady.
Okay, alright. So, have you remember... just remember 47.
Agent 47.
Yes. You have no time for distractions, though, so you hurry past the curious gathering and head straight for the palace. There, the horned guards stand watch. Ah, so there is some semblance of order in the city after all, you think. And, after introducing yourselves, you ask for an audience with King Minos. I think I've been swapping each time. I think I've been saying Minos and Minos.
I think it's Minos.
I think it is Minos as well.
Because it sounds familiar, like, just in games, anime, whatever.
Yeah.
You hear these names thrown around because a lot of reference to Greek stuff.
Right.
Minos sounds.
I think that's right. You cannot see the guards' faces hidden underneath the elaborate helms, but as they turn to each other, you imagine them exchanging meaningful glances. One of them enters the palace, but the rest remain silent. As time passes and more guards converge on the gate, you become uneasy.
Uh-oh.
You are outnumbered, and you chose, maybe poorly, not to take Titans with you. You need to test wisdom.
I'm good at that.
Yep.
I get a whole plus one.
Plus one. You need a 7 or higher, or you can gain 2 Argo fate to get an automatic success.
So can I spend a fate?
Yeah. Attack. Not attack rolls. Well, yeah, attack rolls, evasion rolls, and skill tests. You can spend fate to reroll.
Okay.
But you get a plus 1.
Starting this next fight with a fate. I see a 6. It's a 50% chance with my plus 1.
True.
Fuck you!
Okay. Someone loses their nerve and throws the first spear. The stalemate devolves into a chaotic melee. You are outnumbered, but their strikes are slow and weak and clumsy. They do say "and" a lot, actually, yeah. But they're these are not the elite, but leftovers, old and frail. You stop your men before too many of them fall to your blades. Well, this isn't the worst thing. You start with 7 danger. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, what? It's like, I'm fine, guys. I got fucking witchered with a fucking spear. Like a fucking pitchfork in my chest.
So we lose
an Argonaut. One of them dies.
No. We go down on diplomacy with the Minoans.
Well,
but we go up with the Hornsworn.
Man, whoever these Hornsworn are, they're like, I heard you guys are pretty chill.
Dude, they're going to be the worst. They're going to be like neo-Nazis in this fucking game. And we're going to be like, dang it.
Dang it. So are you guys interested in the one true God?
Yes. Okay.
Need some allies. Christ.
Anyway, the gate opens with a creak, and a slender woman with jet black hair emerges. She holds a torch in her hand. She gives you and the guards a fleeting look, as if this was what she was expecting. I am Phaedra, daughter of Minos, she tells you in a soft, soothing voice. Follow me. There is much to discuss. Then we go to 60.
So quick question. So we just got fucking ambushed in the streets.
You didn't get ambushed. You attacked the guards. You actually ambushed them.
Wait, I thought they were attacking me, though. Like, they were gathering around us.
So, more guards converged on the gate. So more guards showed up, and one of your guys freaked and threw a spear at them.
Oh, one of ours did?
Yeah. Yeah, because you failed your wisdom check.
Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, so no, you just had more guards show up, and one guy was like, fucking impaled him. And then the daughter of Minos shows up, and she's like,
Did you have to
okay.
do that?
Alright. Uneasily, you do as she says. She leads you through the meandering hallways of the palace, maybe mirroring the corridors of the fabled labyrinth itself, to the empty throne room, a large chamber with an open balcony overlooking the city. I saw you enter the bay. That marvelous ship of yours. Its design seems familiar, and yet quite alien. She stops by a large spyglass mounted on the brass base and leans on it. I saw Titan serve
And
you...
it falls because it was on a hinge.
Yeah. I saw Titans serve you as they were slaves. You must have come from far away and have stories to tell. She sighs. But I have not brought you here for idle chit-chat. She moves back into the chamber, for as you see, in everything there is a purpose. I had a need, and here you are. We would kindly ask for an audience with your father, the king. Exquisitely, as it is Minos who I would like you to find. The king has not been seen for many months now. Some say he went into exile, others say that he died at the labyrinth, but I know it is not so. The Horned Guard are a bleak shadow of their former selves, as you might have already noticed, and I cannot spare a single one on the search lest the city fall.
You got like 2 left. We fucking slaughtered them.
Yeah, I mean, that's embarrassing. Fall the what? You ask quietly. A dark fog has engulfed the world. There are crazed men and monstrous things out there. Minos took 7 boys and 7 girls every 9 years to appease the Minotaur, and they called him a ruthless tyrant. Now, the darkness beckons endlessly and does not care who it takes, just that it takes them by the dozens. She turns to you with a determined look on her stricken face. Find him, and you will be rewarded beyond imagining.
Beyond.
The kingdom of Minos may be diminished, but its treasures are yours for the taking. We came here for supplies and access to the Daedalus Vault, you say slowly, contemplating her offer. I will send some right away, a taste of our gratitude. Even in absence, Minos will welcome you like equals. Now, what of my plea? After this unconditional show of hospitality, you cannot refuse. You need the supplies and spare parts for the ship, and without access to the Daedalus Vault, the Argo will be restrained to the shallows around Crete. I am glad to hear there are still brave, good men in the world, she says, smiling ever so slightly. You're like, I'm a woman? Please, take my sister, Acaculus. That's not how it's pronounced at all. Maybe Acaculus? With you. She calls for her. Hey, Acaculus! Soon a guard returns with a younger woman with curly blonde hair and a disarming smile. She knows the land. She can be your guide. You can choose! You are unfamiliar with the lay of the land and the surrounding waters. It may be a good idea to have a local of the ruling family, no less, as a member of your crew. Minoan's diplomacy will go up, and you will gain the Minoan Guide Ally Clue card. Or, the Argo is a powerful and deadly vessel hiding an even deadlier secret, Triskelion Junction. It would be unwise to let an outsider on board, much less a representative of an imperialistic kingdom like Crete. Minoan's diplomacy will get -1, and we will mark E7. No, what? I already kind of fucking hate you guys. I don't want her.
They are imperialistic. But, I mean, it would help repair the relations. I mean, probably be handy. I'm seeing, like, taking her on board is probably going to be a short-term benefit, long-term debuff. I think something's going to happen in the future. I think refusing her now is going to be a short-term debuff.
Maybe it could be a short-term gain and a long-term gain. Maybe if we have to come back here, it's like, hey, we treated your sister like family. It's not gonna go that way. She's gonna die horribly on our ship or something.
She's hot. Let's take her.
All right.
You know.
Okay, so Minoans gain +1 diplomacy, and we gain the Minoan Guide Ally Clue card. So Use the fist as my bookmark. You're like, you know what? For killing some of your guards, I'll let her on the ship.
Ah, yes, these guys that entered our kingdom and slew our guards. Here's the princess.
Oh, hey, right here. Cool. Minoan Guide. I'll just give that to you. Will you read that aloud, good sir?
Right. Huh. Isosceles?
I don't know.
Isosceles. We'll do isosceles. Right, isosceles in the boons, afflictions, and notes sections on the Argo sheet.
Oh, on the Argo sheet? Okay.
Yes. Various effects may instruct...
Hold on. What was it called? What am I writing down?
Her name?
Yeah, just give that to me.
Isosceles.
I don't know how to spell it.
A-C-A-C-A...
Oh, it's a cockalese.
Cockalese. Lalis. Lilis. 2 L's and I-S.
What am I writing? A cockalese? Is that it?
You're writing it down. May instruct you to make tally marks next to her name. If there are 10 or more tally marks beside a cockalese, isosceles, C0043. You may dismiss the princess at the end of any voyage phase. If you do, C0011.
Okay.
Aloof and demanding. The princess mostly keeps to her quarters.
Like a good guest should.
Like a good neighbor.
A cockalese is
So
there.
now that we got her, I kick her out.
Yeah. Look, I was just trying to, put on airs for, what was her name? What was the daughter's name?
Are you asking again? Oh,
Phaedra.
Phaedra. Oh, okay.
No, not the sister. No, the lady we're talking to. Phaedra. Okay. Very well. I will keep your crew fed and your ship running. You, in turn, will inform me of your progress. If you return our dear father to us, you'll have first pick from the Daelus's vault. Can I help you? Am I boring you?
No, I wanted to look up the pronunciation of the name.
Kidding. You leave the palace at the break of dawn, deep in thought, when one of the nobles drawn here by the news of your arrival comes to you and says, "You look familiar. You have my grandpa's eyes and my grandma's nose. You are of Crete, surely." The least likely Argonaut gains the Minoan
Swear to
heritage.
God, if you're correct. Okay, what'd you pull up to me?
Oh, I just typed in the name, and usually it pulls up a description or it pulls up the name with a with like a little sound bar next to it. ACACLLIS. Is that how it was?
ACACALLIS. A cockalus.
Oh my god.
I think it's a cockalus. I think you're right.
I'm just
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm just so fucking amazing. I mean, what are you gonna do? Hold on.
Κακάλης.
Oh my god, like
A cacais.
Κακάλης.
a cacallis.
A cacais.
Κακάλης.
Fuck this game.
Did I tell you that I was actually I'm a what do they call it? Someone who studies old whatever. I'm just moving on.
Obviously, yes.
Anyway, the least likely Argonaut gains the Minoan Heritage Nemos card.
Ooh.
All right. Well, oops. So that is either going to be Heraclides or that guy.
So lowest gets it. I got a 10, baby.
Okay.
So you have Minoan heritage. So we hate you now. We're very anti-Minoan.
As you're walking around, you're like,
fucking Minoan.
I feel like I know someone who kind of looks like this. Everywhere you look, familiarity. Your roots are buried under the shattered island, or the shattered island is burying into you. All right. Yep, Minoan heritage. So that will go right there. Well, I hate them as well. Heritage. Cool. So during movement, I gain +1 movement. All right.
Nice.
I have to exhaust that to do it, but
Oh.
still. Okay. So that happened, and then... Now, see the passage noted earlier. So you did the woman, right? 47?
I'm sorry, what? 47? Yeah, 47.
Okay. Like, I don't know, man.
Rubbing my eyeballs.
The image of the blind woman is etched in your memory, filling you with a sense of both hope and dread. Feeling the maddening pull of the Morai, you decide to remain in the Horned City, and against your better judgment, look for the wretch. As the sun rises and people flock to the streets, Gnosis begins to resemble the fabled metropolis it was supposed to be, but there's still something amiss. Gilded statues of the gods and the Minotaur watch silently as you navigate the complicated web of streets and alleyways. If the Minoan guide is not with you, but she is, she grows restless and suggests you abandon the fruitless search. My sister asked me to aid you in all things, and so I will, but this time could be better spent. There's a man here who claims he has one of Daedalus's lost heirlooms. The Horned Guard could not be persuaded to hand it over. Maybe you will. You can choose. If you listen to the guide's advice, make a Cocculus tally mark and see 20. If you don't, we lose diplomacy. We go to 41.
Okay, so I'm currently looking for the old woman.
Yes.
So if I refuse her, I'll
Piss her off. Yes.
piss her off.
Yeah. Yep, because she's...
But I could possibly complete this search.
potentially. She's basically saying... Yeah, I mean...
Okay, I'm going to be real with you. I think Cersei being as aloof as she is, given her backstory, I think she would continue the search.
Okay. So diplomacy goes back down.
Fuck them anyway, I hate them.
I fucking hate Heracles.
Why are they so sensitive? So by essentially ignoring her walking around is now equivalent to our piracy.
They're very profound people. Like, they like... I wouldn't call it sensitivity, I'd call it pride. And the fact that she's royalty and you're like, no.
Look around.
Bitch, you're going to be on our ship, you're going to learn something. That the world does not go in your favor. You don't always get what you want. Okay. 41.
You get shanked in a back alley, you idiot. You idiot. I swear I'll poop my pants.
Start over. You feel as if something is nudging you along. Guiding you through the steep streets. You cannot tell its intent, only its urgency. You make your way to the temple quarters atop the city hill, expecting splendor and grandiose architecture, only to find it nearly abandoned and in a state of disrepair. Sprouting from the cracked stylobate, overgrowth clings to marble columns. The walls, once pristine, have been covered in obscene writing, not befitting the seat of the gods. The old woman sits on the pedestal of the statue of Helios, rocking back and forth, doing something with her hands as if she is masturbating? As if she is... Come closer. She says loudly, not raising her head. I am blind, not deaf. And you're no Odysseus. You step forth, but still keep your distance. Caution is good, she says. I know it well. You came from the metal ship and sought me out. But for what purpose? It is for us to witness, I suppose. Okay, well, this is interesting. Oops. Okay, so choose when they are. Nope, sorry. Gain the old spinner ally clue card. Ooh. Boop.
Old spinner.
Okay. You may dismiss the old spinner during the story step. If you do, discard this card. The wizened woman keeps to herself. When she thinks nobody is looking, she fiddles with her fingers, as if she was rolling a ball of yarn.
Okay. And the least likely Argonaut gains the Death Follows Nemos card. Least likely is him.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Most people brush with death, but when he brushed with you, Thanatos paused. You have been trying to outrun him ever since. Level 1. X. When you are about to perform a power roll.
Power roll is when there is your damage.
Okay. Add extra dice to the pool.
Oh, nice. That's level 1?
Yeah.
Gross.
Nice. Wait,
Wait, no, it's
X. What's the black X?
not. I have to see it. I have to look it up. I want to say discard, but I don't know if you'd have to discard your Nemos. So I'll look that up. Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
As you are about to leave, a ragtag group of priests stop you. Some are famished, others sickly, and others still glare at you with a mad gleam in their eyes. She belongs here, says one of them. You will not take her. Choose. You ready?
Oh man, people are trying to get in between me and this old lady.
And she is my girlfriend.
I am dedicated now.
Okay.
Like fucking Cersei and this old spinner. We're tight now. Teach me how to knit and shit.
Okay. So when they were alive, the gods thought only about themselves. Now that they're dead, their chains bind you no longer. You draw the ire of the dead gods. A random party member gains a faded Nemos card.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Or, there are things worse than the dead gods out there. You notice some of these priests bearing a dark look. They know it too. A cackle like thunder sounds in the distance. You've drawn the ire of something different, unknown. We move the cackle event one day closer in the timeline.
We are BFFs. So are they trying to take the lady from me? So just to be clear,
That's what they're saying. She belongs here, says one of them. You will not take her.
I'm not taking her. She came with me. She's hanging out. We're chilling. Dude, this has got to be something. I might be.
There's more. There's more after this, but those are your two choices.
So faded Nemos. If I take her.
If you basically are like, it's because they're raggedy, fucked up priests. So basically, if you're like, look, the gods are dead. They're not helping you. Yeah, you get a faded Nemos, or someone will. The other one is we move. You basically kind of spark the anger of something because it moves up an event one day closer.
So I have two options,
which is that's on day 6, so that moves up to day 5.
So my choices are. So am I taking the lady no matter what?
Yeah, we got her as an ally.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
this is just how
it's basically how you react to
I'm reacting
their
to
religion.
them. Okay. So
Or
the
to the
first
gods in
option
general.
was they all dead. And then we get a faded Nemos, and you said those were bad, but can be good.
They're a different type. They are condensed mental traumas, memories not of particular events, but of the states of your mind. You can have 2 unresolved faded Nemos cards at the same time. They do not count as a Nemos cards for the purposes of other events. When you gain a faded Nemos, search the game box for all of them associated with the cycle you're currently playing, shuffle them, and draw one at random. And then, they always come black side up. Basically, they are a hindrance, and they affect one of your states. So, for example, if we took this one, this Memory of Death one, it's during the trauma, you treat your danger as 1 higher. So during your trauma draw, you treat it as 1 higher, and your will goes to -1. But, again, this has heritage, gods, and fates. So you would put that on your Nemos area, and then once this is filled out, you would flip it to its blue side, and you push through the Memory of Death. So it can become good, it just sucks until you meet those adventure
What is it,
arcs.
like 3 tick marks and then it's done?
Yep, similar to the first breakthrough.
They're not horrific. It's that, or we move up some random event that we have no idea what it does.
One day, yep.
And that's if I spit on something that isn't the gods.
Yeah. I can reread them to you. Technically, I think it sounds like we're all here.
Yeah, I don't have to make all these decisions, sorry.
Yeah, I kind of took it thematically as like you were the party lead, so you're the one you get final say. If I'm sitting here going, no, I want to do this one. So, yeah, Famished, sickly priest. When they were alive, the gods thought only about themselves. Now that they're dead, their chains bind you no longer. You draw the ire of the dead gods. Or, there are things worse than the dead gods out there. You notice some of these priests bearing a dark look. They know it too. A cackle like thunder sounds in the distance. You've drawn the ire of something different. Something different, comma, unknown.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay. So move the cackle event one day closer to the timeline.
Oh, God.
I'll do that in a
It's gonna
sec.
be some fucking...
Regardless of your choice, one of the priests, a young adherent of Helios, offers to tend to the old blind woman. Gain +1 priest of Helios. Then read side A of the Absent Rule story card. And then now we finally return to the voyage phase. Gain +1 priest of Helios? Is that on our voyage thing? Oh! Yeah, it's down here. It's a hidden hold. That's divine. So, I guess I'll just...
Oh, is it a resource?
It's not... Yeah, we just killed it. No, it says hidden hold. So divine, like our Sisyphus tears. That's down there.
Nice.
I don't know if I need to put of Helios, but in the thing below. But, so we got that. And then, so I will just cross out. And then I'll do cackle. What did you pull on? What did you draw the ire of?
Me and that old lady, we're going places.
But one of the priests did tend to her. That was very nice of him. Oh, and then read side A of the Absent Rule story card.
Well, that was quite the rabbit hole. Kind of curious where the tattooed kids would have gone.
I know, but we won't know. Okay, so here's the Absent Rule art for those wanting to see it. There's that for you. Okay. As the Argo leaves the Knossos port, you look to the Horned City one last time. Not many have come to see you off, but a glint from the palace confirms your suspicions. Spying eyes are set on you. The Cretans delivered fuel and supplies as promised, enough to subsist, but only just. Is it all they could spare, or a short leash? Either way, you should stick to the coast. Without much to go on, you fall back on the basics. Scout the island. Question the locals. Okay. Rules. Collect progress. If you skip the tutorial, create the... Okay, did not take the cycle map 27. Okay. To progress through the story, you must gather progress. Each time you gain progress, place a progress token either on the current story card or on the... So this is our current story, the Absent Rule. If the Minoan Guide is with you, immediately place one progress token on this card. Hey! That's good. That's good. Will you go ahead and place one up on there?
This one, you mean?
Nope. Yeah, you know what? I don't know.
And good.
All right, and hey, we got knowledge. Okay, so that was day 0 and the end of the tutorial.
Okay.
So I think that's actually a good place to stop for the first video. This is going to be a little different, just because, unlike our KDM series that we did many years ago, it's not as structured where I can just do one video of just like boss fight settlement and then just end it there, just because there is a lot of exploration. So we'll eventually figure out a structure and then go from there. But very excited to jump into this. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, stick around for the rest of the Aeon Trespass series. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.
Blessings.
Yeah, that was about an hour.
Yeah?
I'm going to turn this heater off.
What do you want me to do here?
Just remind me of the voyage steps.
Which steps?
Not the voyage steps, the round steps.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked. And Dev and I are continuing our Aeon's Trespass Odyssey series.
Aeon's Trespass Odyssey.
First official session after the tutorial. Went pretty well, I think. I think we got some pretty sweet followers.
Baller friends over here for Sissegard. That old lady, what did it say we could do?
Did we get anything from or did we just have her?
We just have her.
We just have
I
her.
can kick her out at any time. Same with the Minoan guide. She's a total bitch, by the way.
But the Minoan, yeah, she is. The Minoan guide.
You know what? I'm going to give her to Otis Zero. Here you go, Otis.
I mean, you can just put him over here. It doesn't.
Thematically, he's going to have to tend to her now because she is tired of her shit.
Yeah, they don't like each other.
Her and the old spinner are fucking, they're, just having a grand old time.
Okay. So here we are. I have Devin with the pulled up round structure because there's a lot of steps. So the first thing we got to do is we got to move. So we can go down for 32, up for 22, or left for 26. They all show the Minoan symbol, the Minoan faction symbol, so we're not getting away from them anytime soon.
Every good
And we
adventure.
should have our first battle here. First scripted battle. So we'll see how that goes. Because we actually have some gear and stuff.
Every good adventurer goes left.
Really? No, okay. I have some weird
What, you
preference.
want to go down?
Hell yeah, I want to go down. I want to go down on a cockalese. Smells like shit. Okay. Boom. So just drifting on over. And... oh, well, luckily there was no doom or anything. Or
No doom.
progress. Okay, so that was the first thing we had to do. Next, we have to advance the timeline.
Timeline. Yes. So movement, timeline,
Okay.
exploration.
Exploration is whenever we resolve symbols down on the left. There are none. And then we do an exploration draw.
Expedition?
Is that where I'm at?
Okay, so exploration. So we're doing the exploration. Trigger exploration symbols. Then resolve an exploration draw.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. So, exploration draw, we got, boom. Abandoned shrine, gain 1 monument resource. If we were friendly with these guys, we would actually gain 2. But I was going to say we're the furthest thing from...
I've made every single call to piss them off so far.
To be fair, I haven't been upset with a single decision you've done.
Oh, good.
I'm right there with
I'm
you.
glad you're pro old lady.
Well, I am pro old lady. I would have probably picked the kids just because they sounded cooler. But yeah, you went with the fact that she didn't see her and bumped into her. I think that's almost like fate because you got the death.
Yeah, death follows.
Death follows. So that's very interesting.
Let me look at what that symbol means.
Okay,
The
so
black
that
knights.
was 1 stack done. I had to stop there. Ooh, okay. Labyrinthian Vessel. Resolve on an effect based on your diplomacy with Labyrinthians, which is neutral as all get out. Each Argonaut gains 1 fate.
Oh, hell no.
So that is just something...
I have 1 fate sticking around right now.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah, I got 2 fate now.
Yeah. And keep drawing. Trade Post. Gain 1 trireme resource.
Okay.
Okay, so those were our... Hey, we have 5 of those. Those were our exploration draws. These will get shuffled back in.
Okay. After that, no adversary on the board. Then perform an acclamation if applicable. I don't know what that is.
An acclamation.
Yes.
It's
It's not a term I've heard thrown around yet.
No, I'm drawing a blank on that too.
Okay.
What's the it has a page number on where to go, right? For an acclamation? Guess it.
I guess 16.
Yeah, go to page 16 and see if... Because I do not remember. Again, and I'm not going to say this every single video, but I've read that rulebook 3 times. There's so much. There's so much.
Let's journey across a region, get more accustomed to it, and build a local network of informants and suppliers. Your exploration efforts will bear more fruit. This is represented by acclamation brackets. Each campaign has a fixed number of acclamations, marked on your timeline.
Yeah. Oh, acclamation is whenever the exploration deck upgrades. Yeah, we don't have to do that.
Okay. All right. Next is expedition conditional. If on a tile with an adventure or R&R symbol, consult the adventure table.
Yep, we do. We have an adventure right there. So
Remember to game Numos nodes and mark a faded box.
Yep. So our acclamation or our adventure, we are in story 1. Roll a d10 for me.
D10. Give me a 10, baby. 1, baby!
1. So we need to do the Faded Conundrum. Need to figure out where that is at.
Everyone dies.
Those are
Whole
special.
party. Every one of you.
Those are R and R. Dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Doesn't tell us. Oh, hold on. Adventure Hub is the Faded Conundrum. Oh, there we go. 31. Cool. All right. So, very first thing we got to do is the Alpha one. So mark that down. Bitter Seeds. Okay, this has gods.
Ooh!
The gods keyword. Man, none of mine. Both of
That's
yours.
my new boy!
Your new boy.
Oh yeah, I need to write this down. I forgot about that.
God, why don't you remember every single rule? Ooh, interesting. Okay. Oh, here is the art. God, I love the art. Did you see that they announced Hades 2? Oh, did you ever play Hades?
Nope, I never did. I've always meant to, but I never did.
Do you like roguelikes? Like of that Dead Cells?
It really depends.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I have a limited endurance for him, frankly. Logan has so much more endurance for that shit than I do.
Hades is the best roguelike. Just because it's
That's
so
what
story
I heard. I just have to pull the trigger. I just have to do it.
So, okay. So, Death Follows. That is gods.
Alright, so you just mark the next.
It gets a 1.
Next XP.
And no gods on imprisonment.
Okay, yeah, none of mine have gods. Okay. Your scouting mission led you deeper into the jagged coast, where supposedly a few villages found a way to avoid the primordial terror. Your search ends fruitlessly, but on your way back, you are stopped by a woman in a tattered robe. She's in her mid-20s, but the geometric patterns of the tattoo that covers her face makes her look older and more sinister. Have you heard the truth of the labyrinth? She says melodically. If the Minoan guide is with you.
She is.
C0004. Argonauts, please, be wary of this woman, says the Minoan guide. She wears the tatters of the cult. She may look harmless, but her words are poison. Warn your crew. We can subtract -1. Subtract -1 Argo fate, or lose 1 stranger. We don't have either, so that's good. Make an Acacalus. Make an Acacalus tally mark.
Wait, what did happen when there's 10?
I think we just saw a specific story.
Must be doing something she likes, I presume.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So if we just keep her around. Okay, return to the Bitter Seeds adventure from the Faded. The Faded Conundrum hub. Okay, so we saw that. Then you choose. So basically, she says.
You want me to be leader again?
It doesn't. There's no. It didn't say choose a party leader, so we can decide.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you have heard the whispers of this new faith of the labyrinth. You're new to this island, and the Argo's crew is still looking for its identity. This is fertile ground for indoctrination. You best leave her be. You ignore her and go on your way. That's one option. Or, Minos had the maze built. Now these people worship it. There's a clear connection. She may prove a useful source of information if approached carefully. You try to obtain information from the woman.
Okay, so if we ignore her, we get a tally mark, right?
No, we already got the tally mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is after we listened to the guide who said, by the way, be wary as she's a cult leader, or she's in the cult. Then we're like, okay. So these are now our 2 options. From my perspective, want nothing to do with this cult.
Okay.
That's just where I'm at.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right.
Dodge him.
So, we lose if we had any Argo fate. Minoan's diplomacy +1.
Hey.
Remind
Working
me.
our way back up there.
Yeah, remind me of that. And then we see 0017. As you walk away, she grabs you by the skirt of your uniform. You may cover your ears, but the truth comes from within, not without. You are born, you live, and you die without knowing purpose of it all. It gnaws at you, this burning question. But there is no answer, for there is no purpose. Life is a meaningless conundrum, like the labyrinth itself, made complex to mislead. Let go. You see some of your men considering her words. We gain +1 stranger.
It makes a good point there.
Yeah, that made 0 sense. Okay, yeah, she told us kind of some of the obvious, and then mentioned the labyrinth. That's where I lost her a little bit, but everything else.
So
okay.
what she's saying is, the guys in Washington are all crooks.
Oh, fuck. The least likely Argonaut gains Maze Touched Affliction.
Delightful.
And the Haunted Nemos card.
Delightful.
Okay. So the least likely Argonaut was... So we all have one Nemos.
Mm-hmm.
It's then going to go based off of the... tally marks, which...
I've got 1 and 1.
Oh yeah, I do not. Neither of mine. So that is going to be the one that they're going to gain the Haunted Nemos card as well.
It's not faded, right?
It is not. No, it's another Nemos, and we're going to mark J1. Jesus Christ, we went on one adventure. It's like do all this stuff. So J1 is marked out. Did that. Still have to increase our Minoan's diplomacy. I think I get to pick. Because it's not random. I'm going to give it to him. I think with the Minoan heritage, that could be fun.
Yeah.
So, Haunted Nemos. Labyrinthians, our diplomacy goes down. Because we basically just spit in the face of one of their cult members. And then, if after this encounter you have 3+ strangers, which we don't. Okay.
Where are you people coming from?
All right. That was that. So, our diplomacy with the Minoans have just been 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry, -1, -2, -1, -2. And now Labyrinthians is -1. So we got that. The Haunted Nemo. So this is his second one. So now basically, if he were to gain another one, it would just go to someone else.
Okay.
Haunted, your past lingers like a waft of cold air. Something happened to you. Something unspeakable. That's fate. Once per adventure, you may re-roll any D10 roll.
Nice.
Once per adventure, so I'm thinking that's Adventure Hub.
That's fucking nice, dude. I forgot what the symbol means.
The Black X.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you end up finding it?
No, I'm trying to figure that out.
M009. Okay. So I got the Faded Conundrum. Okay, that was that adventure. What do we do next?
Discarding the game element providing this ability.
Okay.
So I would discard this.
I think so.
Oh shit, just for a power dice? If I hold on to it?
I think I'd have to look up what Nemos does for for if you have to discard them. I can't remember if you have to discard the Nemos. I think it just goes back into the deck, but I don't remember. All right, what's the next step after the? We'll look it up while you're. Because I think there was a. Okay, so we did the encounter. Oh wait, if okay, so nope. Now we do an encounter. If there are any timeline battles or battle events on the timeline, resolve them.
So
Okay.
is it Rumble time?
I think it is. I think it is Rumble time. So this technically. So, we'll get this set up and then jump right back into it.
Back in!
Okay, we are back to fight. This is our first official fight in this game. So, we have to set up for a level 1 Hecaton. Fallen priests of Demeter believed that the primordial known as the Hecaton was created in the image of the long-extinct Centimanes giants, a biological impossibility made entirely out of arms and hands and fingers, yet so animal-like in its behavior that you could swear it was one of Gaia's precious children. On its tough, stone-like skin it bears the maze pattern, the sign of the labyrinthine plague. This ungodly symbol marks it as one of the primordials serving the labyrinth, or the punished, who is said to have unleashed it. It does not sleep, it does not tire, it does not relent. Its eyeless gaze makes your crew ill at ease. Does it think? Does it feel?
Oh, it feels.
It's gonna feel something. So yeah, here's what we got. 2 hit is a 7. Its movement is 6. It has 10 wounds, or 10 health. It has the
10.
Huh? Yeah, bumps up on level 1. Most of them have like up to level 4. It has 10.
Ah.
Its traits are friendly warning, -2 to all knockbacks performed by the Hecaton. So, hey, I want you to know, I want you to remember that the way that this could have gone, but didn't. It is facing downwards, has an unavoidable push of 5, and yeah, its routine is idle hands, which the flavor text says devil's playthings. If it ever does its routine, the Argo loses the hull.
Oh, it just chucks a rock at our ship.
Yep. And it has SWAT as its signature move. So we'll get to that if it ever pulls up. We decided to give Penelope, she has the siren teeth, so 2-handed blades, just let's go, motherfucker. With siren panoply armor, which I can spend a fate to reinforce one. Which reinforce is keywords. I don't remember. Come on, Devin. You're in charge of 2 sheets.
Memorized them, but
I didn't expect you to memorize it. Just look it up when I demand it immediately.
Demanded. Just your fucking dog is a thing.
Ooh.
Reinforce X! When you are about to resolve an armor roll, add X red dice to your armor dice pool.
Dope.
Possible subtypes, advanced and superior, which I don't believe are currently on the table.
Nope. So we're good there. Okay, so I can spend a fate to add 2 power to my armor roll.
Nice.
Good deal. We gave Heraclides a boat mace,
Which
which is a one-handed. Why does that just look way heavier than like what I believe a one-handed thing? But I only roll 1 die, but I get +2 precision and 2 power.
Okay.
Then he has a shipwrecker shield.
You just split one boat into like 2 different things.
Yeah. And whenever I put it up, I slide the boat mace into the shield. It's kind of like a cool 1-2 thing. I can use it as a weapon. It is 2 dice, no additional precision, 1 red die. But if I use it as my defense, I can re-roll my evasion. I get 2 evasion re-rolls. And if I crit evade, I get to place 2 opening tokens in the Kratos pool.
Fucking swell. I have the Shield Blade and Herodotus, the Dreamwalker. It is unique. -1 movement. Cumbersome. So if I'm activating this sucker, I've got to tap it. I may reduce any suffered knockbacks by 1. I may fate tap to block 1, which is just I ignore one of the successful attacks. And on a full miss, I place a break token on the Kratos pool.
Okay.
It's 2 dice +0, but they're black dice to wound. And if my danger is 6 or better, I get a free scratch.
A free scratch?
Whatever the symbol means.
Oh, a free, like, damage?
Yeah. Free
damage.
damage.
Okay. I'm like, what? Okay. Dang, so to even attack with that, you have to exhaust it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's slow.
You're
It's slow going.
Ugh.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, it's early game black dice. I mean, that's a lot better
That
than
is
the
true.
red. It's a lot better than the red dice from what I've looked at it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, very much so. Especially if we can load you with break tokens.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's my plan is to like let him kind of slow roll it and just like try to tank and negate damage until there's a bunch of opening tokens to make it more accurate.
Or remember, we can't build them.
Right, but if there was a good attack
Yeah.
that's built up a lot, then he can start taking advantage.
Okay.
And then I have Miss Cersicard in Ulyssa. She has the Sail Spolas with the Kratos Scopus. Sail Spolas essentially give me I toss them and I get a second chance at not dying. And the Kratos Scopus, pretty neat. I can possibly carve off some extra bits off the boss. So, cool stuff. Cool
Okay.
stuff.
All right. Will you read those? So we have 2 terrain types. We have columns and these cities.
Yes, columns are obstacles. They're obscuring and destructible. Trap. If you push the primordial into this tile, remove the tile and roll a d10. Something might happen.
Okay.
You might cause negative tokens in the Kratos pool.
Okay.
Yep. City. Obscuring, inhabited. Reinforced, destructible when the primordial moves into this tile or a titan is involuntarily moved into it. Flip this terrain tile on the terrain card. Cover. Titans on this tile have +1. I think it's evasion.
Can I see it? I guess I should probably
Yeah,
should look at it.
+1 something.
All right, here, let me see it. Let me see it. Yeah, that's evasion.
Okay.
Yep. So Titans on this tile have +1 evasion, and then if we were allied, or if we were if we were at war, we would treat it as an obstacle, meaning we couldn't go into the city. Or if we're allied. So basically, the bottom things doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much it.
So we are not allied.
Ooh, hold on. Someone, before I start this, he became Maze Touch, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I think that, yeah, hopefully I remember that. That was from a previous story thing. Okay, are we ready?
That's it.
Boom. 1-2
I
punch.
counter.
Oh,
I'm
a
on the
fist
cupboard.
jabs at you from the left, immediately followed by a right cross.
Oh, God.
Okay, the target is the closest Titan in front in range. So that is going to be... the closest Titan is actually going to be him.
Oh, no.
So it's going to go
Fuck
1,
that shit.
2, 3. Okay, he's going to move and attack. My fate is at 1, so I do not have to roll. So I need to roll 2 dice, 1 being
What do you need?
9 or higher.
Oh, Christ.
Which I'm going to get right now!
Ooh, buddy.
Well,
Hey, if you spend 1 fate...
I can re-roll with my
Hey.
Shipwrecker shield.
Nice. Two rerolls?
Yep.
Fucking swell.
Or,
That's
okay.
no- that's better.
It went so
That's
much better on the tutorial.
Yeah, so...
Well, that's 2 danger.
Ouch! Rough start.
Yeah. Yeah. Will you draw me a minor trauma?
1 trauma for you.
Unexpected help. You may immediately place... Aw, that's not great. On any Argo ability. We don't have any Argo abilities.
Womp womp.
Okay. After attack, perform signature. So he just runs up on me, punches me,
Jeez.
and then he goes to swat me. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there, because that's the after attack. Come on, come on. I got to block at least 1. Oh, God, that fucking sucks so hard. That sucks super.
What'd you need?
9!
Damn.
You've been hit by this before. You
Yeah,
should
that's
know.
True. That's true.
Um,
Do you not have a block?
what do you mean?
Like a block effect from your shield?
No, it just lets me re-roll. But I can do it again, so I'll just re-roll both of those. Man, that's rough.
That is rough.
That is rough. That's 2 more danger. All right, hand me a major.
Oh, shit, dog.
Dolos Cunning. Place up to 3 opening and/or break tokens in the Kratos pool.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Well, God, I'm getting fucked up here. It's not gonna be great. Okay. Your movement is now 4 with him. Okay. Then I'm going to have her go next. So I'm going to do...
Fair enough.
Let's do 2... Let's do 1 break and 2 openings. He named me 2 openings. That's good. I'll just put those there. Put that underneath. And then I'm going to... Oh, God. Then I'm suffering knockback 3, which is going to knock me into this.
Oh, noes.
So that gets destroyed. And then I think I suffer another danger. Okay.
Did that stop you? The pillar?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't crash like through it. I think whenever you come against
Flip it.
destructible... No, it was into the column. Yeah. Destructible 68. Luckily it's right here. Okay. When the Titan is involuntary moved onto this tile, the tile is destroyed. Yeah. Oh, it is destroyed. Yep. Alright. I'm at 5 danger already with him. Like, that sucked.
Yeah, it's rough.
Alright. Well, that was his turn.
Okay. Well, you want to follow up with her?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
Use the blades!
Yeah. So, gonna increase my rage. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it.
Right?
God. If I could rush.
Well, he can start rushing now.
He can. He certainly can, and he just might. He just might. Anyway, so I'll still get. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's still get here. As a move, and then I increase my rage to attack. So it's gonna be 2 black and 1. So I need 7s or higher. Okay.
2 hits?
I'll take 2 hits. I will actually spend a fate to re-roll this. Aw. Whatever. Oh wait, the opening. Oh no, that's in the secondary thing. Was putting in an opening. Okay, so it's still gonna be 2 hits against his right shield fist.
If you could push him, that'd be pretty cool.
No, because I need 2 rage to be able. No, 4 rage to be able to push him. Okay.
Well, get angry!
So I get 3 red because I got 2 hits plus my Titan.
Nice.
Come on.
What do you gotta hit?
4.
4? Damn.
1, 2,
3, 4.
3, 4.
Nice.
3, 4. So that is just enough to hit his right shield fist. Luckily, he only has a fail effect and a crit. So,
Oh!
right shield fist, which reposition 2 I think lets me move 2 after an attack.
Reposition 2?
Yeah, you know what? I'll just. You're so slow.
Reposition? What does that mean?
Probably lets me move. 66. Found it!
Well, please.
No, I didn't. I lied.
During the second ability, you may move up to X spaces.
Okay, yeah.
So you can dodge backwards.
Yep, so for my second, in the second window, I have one rage. I can't push him, unfortunately, but with the opening, I can add an opening.
Yeah.
So I think I'm actually going to add a break. So I'm going to add a break with my... And then I'll add an opening.
Okay. Well, do you want to come in with Club Boy?
That's the
He has not
plan,
attacked yet.
but I do need to...
It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get to him this turn.
I need to escalate.
Ooh.
So I need to...
Escalate. Well, that was 1 wound. 9 more to go.
We'll get in the fight. Yeah, because level 2 is going in there. And then Need to randomly remove a level 1 AI card from this, and then add a level 2. Yeah, okay. Okay. Jeez. He just opened up with the 1-2 punch. That sucked. That sucked pretty hard. And then I'm gonna have her reinforce 2 or reposition.
Aha!
All right. Yes. So with him, I'm going to spend a fate to have him rush in to attack. So it's going to increase his range.
Yep.
He gets to move with +1 and perform a melee with an auto break 1. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where was I? Oh man, I was hoping to get around to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, I'll just go here. Unless I can go here. Are any of your people even going to be able to get to him?
I mean, I've got one that can move 4. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't attack diagonal, so.
Okay.
Unless you can push him, just one little wiggly face.
4. Yeah, who knows? So that's an auto break, which will bring in another break. I had to move at least 3 spaces. So let's go ahead and roll 1 die. With the boat mace.
Boat mace. Hey,
9.
yeah,
That will definitely hit. So unfortunately it has to be a natural 10 for it to be a crit. But that will be 2 red with the 1 hit, and then this one.
Nice.
So I hit his left mighty fist. I need a 3.
Man. Bust that mighty fist down.
Oh my god.
What? Is there a wound effect?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Push back 1, gain +1 danger, and then knock back 5.
Gross.
Unless a crit. Hold on.
Yeah, dash and surge.
Huh? Let me just look up critical real quick, because I did roll a 9, and I got +2 precision to that.
I don't think it's gonna.
Shut up. You shut up. When you roll a natural before playing any monster.
Natural. We don't want no fake natties in here.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3 with the auto
Just
break.
enough.
Just enough to wound him. He does react though.
He's gonna poop.
Yep, so that's a pushback.
Look
1.
out for those ass bows.
So pushback. So pushback is. I think that's whenever he moves against me. Yeah, pushback. Turn the source towards the affected miniature, then move X spaces in a direction, pushing it in a straight line. Yep. Yep. So he's gonna turn and then push.
Ah.
And then that's going to cause a danger. I'm at 6.
So I see that he's getting further away.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's going to take 2 full rounds before you guys can even get involved.
Pretty much. And he's not even facing me, so he's just going to keep attacking you.
Yeah, unless he does something different. Okay. And
I just see him like turning towards you guys and just rushing over, just like walloping the shit out of both of you. We're like, oh,
yeah, you're right.
oh, we're coming. Oh,
This is
God.
what the full
Oh, God.
the full one's like. Yep. And then let me see if I can find, just to make sure I'm doing the escalation correct. Why the hell are you being stupid? Stupid rulebook. So there's a chart you can go off of. That. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so shuffle a B2 from yes into it, then search the AI deck and discard product for an AI. One card, remove it, or remove it from it, and then shuffle it. Yep, okay, cool. Yep, so that's that. So now I gotta shuffle another BP2 in here. And then a BP, or an AI2 in there. Alright. Sure. Let's get rid of that one. And you always prioritize the deck first. So if there was like only AI2 cards in here, but there was an AI1 in the discard pile, then you would remove that. But alright. And then I'm gonna hit it to a yep. I mean I've been wounding him. He has 2 wounds.
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
Your guys' turn.
All right. I dash. I can't dash. There's no dash action.
Not yet.
Okay, well, Ulissa here is going to go. 5.
You know what I'm probably gonna do? I think I'm gonna have Heraclides run into the city. Just be like, oh god, help me!
Okay. Well, we're chasing him.
I hurt. His turn.
Yep.
Right hook. The Hecaton clutches its might. What is this? Closest Titan in front. Yeah, that's me. Let me get my 2 dice and get a 10.
You're gonna need it.
This is the... Okay, just make sure.
You need a 10 or better. God damn.
I get 2 rerolls with my Shipwrecker shield.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Nope. He's dead, dude. There is no way that I'm at a fucking 8. 8 danger. Give me that that grieve trauma.
Grave trauma,
Grave
baby.
trauma. Arendine's logic. Until the end of battle, if you attack from a labyrinth tile, the Primordial has -1 hold during the attack. Okay, well, doesn't hurt, doesn't help. This dude.
You might just disengage with him right now.
I'm going to. I have to. He keeps knocking me back, and I need to know what happens if I get knocked back into...
So far, all of his cards have indicated for him to attack what the fuck he's facing.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense. He's just a primal animal. What happens if I get knocked into another Titan? If knockback is it targets the target only, I have to move back 3. If a Titan would be forced to move through an indestructible, it stops on adjacent space. If it goes on the board edge, I move it along the edge and possible away from the source. Yeah, but it's not saying what happens if unless I get knocked back through it. If only there were labyrinth tiles here, then they would be -1 hull. That'd be cool. Knockback. Yeah, I was on... Okay, hold on. I actually don't know. So
you nimbly dodge aside as you go flying past.
Well, that's the way it makes it seem, but I'm actually... So, 63. Knockback. Directly away from the source in a straight line in case of direct... Okay, if knockback is caused by an attack, yada yada. It affects the attacker only. Ignore all terrain tiles they move through except obstacles, which are both. If a time would be... Oh, I guess I do ignore her. And then, but what's going to happen is I'm going to go and smash into this, which is going to raise my danger to 9.
Ouch.
All right. That was the after effect. That was his right hook. Yeah, that's
He's just been beating the shit out of you.
Yep, no.
Like, picks up like half of a building and just like, oh god.
Yeah, it's just it's not happening. I'm at 9 danger. If I go over that, I have to draw an obel.
Yeah, I would just.
But to be fair, we have 9 Dreamwalker Titans.
Look, we still have 3 healthy Titans right now.
Yeah.
So we're doing fine.
Okay. Well, that was his turn. He's just gonna. You know what he's gonna do? He was too headstrong. He was feeling cocky with the boat mace. I think I'm gonna have him run all the way around. So yeah, go for it. You can win in the.
Oh, buddy, let's butt fuck him. All right.
Get up in him.
Let's get up in there. Here we go.
See what those hands do.
All right, Sir Cicade. You're gonna go in with Ulyssa. All right, right into his bum cheeks.
So that means I get 2 dice. I
Yep.
get +1, and I'm in the back zone, so that's a +2 to my roll. So I need a 7. So that means I need 5s or better.
Yep.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, my rage goes up. Anger. I can feel it brimming.
You know what's really funny? In the tutorial fight against him, he was the one with the most rage, and then he's like, I got this. Crawling on.
That's double hits.
That is 2 hits, baby, against his 1 of 100.
Wait, sacrifice.
Cool.
During the first ability window, you may gain plus danger to place 1 break token in the Kratos pool.
So that would have been before. Yeah. So I think you're in the first ability window now.
Okay. A break token in the ahead of time. It's gonna be 3. I've got like 3 dice. I should be fine. Yeah, he's been throwing out some heat. I don't want to risk it.
Okay. Yeah, especially because we can see his top AI is a 2.
Oh, gravy. All right, so going for the wound.
Yep, you only need 2.
Cool, sweet.
Whoa, my God.
Fucked him right in the butt.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let's see if I carve something off. I guess we should resolve this, but
Oh, it was a fail or a critical, so...
okay.
That
So
is-
I'm gonna see if I carve something off. I need a nope.
Okay. So now I'm just going to add this level 2 BP to the body part deck. Because that was a
My
level...
knife just shaved him.
just shanked him.
Just shaved off. Just clipped his nails a little.
And then... Yes, adding more AI cards.
Trimmed his bunions.
Oh, never mind. It went down to level 1. Okay, are you going to add any
Oh,
any tokens? What's her rage at 1 now?
Yes. Actually, let's do.
I'm gonna throw down an eyeball token. The perception. What is it? Precision.
Opening.
Opening.
It increases precision.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So here's what we can do. Because he's going to be able to get in range, but if we want to optimize him, if I attack with her, she gives an opening 1, and I can do another 1.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is she not gone yet?
No.
Okay,
No,
go for
technically, we're supposed to exhaust those to show.
it. I mean, it's just like I can. I can also get him into the back position.
No, I know. I wasn't going to go in the back position.
Okay,
I was
okay.
going to run up just to get you an opening token, and I can give you a break token to try and help out.
That's
and
fine.
then this'll work. So
We probably like. Yeah, into it.
okay. So let's run up on him. And I mean, I roll 3 dice, so
Yeah.
chances of me hitting.
And don't, what's your plus? Oh, no plus.
No plus.
Just 3.
Just-
dice.
just-
Oh, okay.
Just 3 chances to hit. That is
hits?
2 hits. Oh, and sorry, it was actually 1 hit, but I will spend that because it was a 6. It was a 9 and a 6. You know what?
You spend it. It was there to be used. It's going away. You want to go for 3?
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a 9, 9, and then a 6 with the precision made it a 7, and then... Ha! Okay, there we go. Boom. Fate well spent. Thank you, Sisters of Fate. Right into his left shield fist. Oh, okay. So it's a 4, but that's going to be 4 red. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. I get a reroll.
Oh, nice.
4, 5. I do wound because of my 2 rage.
Sweet.
That's so nice. Okay, so I do wound him, but well, this just sucks. I gain a fate, which puts me at 4, and he just straight up knocks my ass down.
Oh, okay.
But that is a wound.
Boop.
And then I will put a break and an opening for him to go.
You should.
Give me a sec to remove. That is his last level 1 AI.
You know, you might. Can you do? Does it have to be the both of them? It could be like
This
a double.
only gives an opening
Okay.
from my sword. I mean, and then I can only do a break or an opening from my level 1.
Well,
Kratos.
actually, just give me 2.
You want 2 openings?
2 openings,
Okay.
yeah. Because he probably doesn't need so much help with the breaks. He needs more help with landing a hit.
Well, now it's a level 2 body part.
I mean, it's black dice.
Okay.
2 of them.
Two
Plus a red dice.
Okay, fair enough. And I mean, there are still technically misses.
For sure.
you-
But there's actually 3s on these, so
Okay.
my odds are a little bit better.
Yeah.
But also, my odds are way better for breaks to be more effective too. That's true. So, because it's a 7 to hit, but I don't have any bonuses, so that's what I'm relying on. That and fate. So
Okay.
I'll take that. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I already did the escalation, so it is your turn. I'm just double checking knockdown.
Okay.
When you get knocked down, you put your miniature on the side and take a knockdown. Oh, will you hand me a knockdown condition card?
Where am I
It's
getting that?
just hand me that.
Oh, it's a condition.
Yep.
Okay, so it's going to be in here. Okay.
I'm so mad. You remember whenever I wanted to rage or do the rush, but I was one space away from getting around? My Minoan heritage gives me a +1 movement.
Oh! Isn't that nice?
I could have gotten behind.
That's pretty handy.
Yeah. Okay, so knockdown. If you move voluntarily, attack, or use an action or ability, stand up. At the start of your turn, stand up. If this card is discarded by another effect, stand up. So that's pretty much all I can do. Oh, wait. Sorry, knockdown falling. You are knocked down. Place your miniature on its side. You cannot move voluntarily, attack, or use actions. If this card is discarded by another effect, stand up. At the end of your next turn, flip this card.
Okay.
Gotcha. And I actually can. I could tap this and discard a condition token, or...
I forgot. I'll have his back, so I'll already get the plus.
Okay. That's true. Yeah, so basically with my Siren Survivor, I can actually exhaust this, or I can flip it to discard a condition card if I really wanted to stand up. But I don't think I will.
I'm just gonna lay here.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run at him, and I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna get nonplussed. Is what I'm gonna get. Okay. So I have his backside, so I get +2 to the roll. So I need a 5 or better. That's pretty likely, correct? I like them odds. It's good odds. Okay, not great odds. Not great odds.
Yeah, I forgot. You forgot it's with you rolling.
Yeah, well, fuck it, dog. It's double fate. I kind of want to wound him.
I would like you to wound him too.
Got it.
Okay, nice.
All right.
Against his muscular bicep thighs. 5 to wound him.
Okay. Alrighty. So this is now tapping. Bonus. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
4.
You have any rerolls with that?
Just a basic fucking.
Are you at 2 rage?
No,
you're
1
just at
rage.
the
This is
1
first
rage.
attack.
Oh, yeah.
I can toss Death Follows right now.
Huh?
I can toss Death Follows right now for the power die, but I don't want to do that.
Well, remember, it discarded Nemo's cards. I think come back to you.
Yeah, look that up for me, because otherwise
Yeah.
it's never getting used.
Yeah, because I can imagine that a level 1 makes you get rid of it, like, permanently. That would be...
Yeah, each one of the effects is discard it. So I'm like, is this just like a test in self-restraint to not use this card until it's maxed out, or...
I really don't think so. Just because that again, that doesn't make any sense for that to be the case. So let me just look up Nemo's cards. Okay, so hold on. Let me look up. Consists of Nemo's cards. You have unlocked Nemo's card limit. That's 2. Those are Nemo's nodes. Nemo's breakthroughs. That's not in there. Remember,
the symbol says discard the game element.
yeah, but it's like, what happens if you have to discard a Nemo's card? Like, let's see. Because I don't... Where did we find that? I was looking at exhaust or unexhaust. That's where I kind of found it. So exhausting is page 62. Okay, when a game instructs you to discard a token, place it back in the token pool. When instructed to discard a gear or Nemo's card, flip it face down. It is unusable until the end of this battle and is not treated as equipped by your Titan or Argonaut. It is not, however, permanently removed from the game. It remains in the Argo Armory. Okay, it remains in the Argo Armory in case of gear cards or assigned to your Argonauts in case of Nemo's cards and can be used in future battles. Sweet K.
Flipped.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, so you got the 5.
Just enough.
All right. Well, that is a wound. So he's going to push back, which means he turns, leaving her alone. So he's going to push back, which is actually going to hit both of you.
Wait, is he not? Oh.
He's pushing back 1.
Oh.
You're going to gain 2 danger.
Oh, really?
Yep. And then you're going to get knocked back 3.
I reduce that by 1.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
How?
My shield.
Oh, okay.
It just has an innate, I ignore 1 knockback.
Oh, gotcha. Alrighty. So that was that. We got him at half health.
Yeah.
So now... Okay, so now here's the thing. Is we get rid of... or we add in a level 3 body part. And then we find the lowest AI card. So that 1 now moves up to a 3.
Ew!
And then we reshuffle the whole AI deck. Alright, was that everyone?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah, I think what it is because, like, let's say that's really good, that Nemo's first ability, because that's the only one we have. Mm. But like, if you had like your level 3 unlocked, you might not want to flip it because then you won't have access to your level 2 or 3 breakthrough abilities.
Oh no, the level 3 is pretty fucking tight. It's just a +2 power.
Okay. So yeah. That was that. So now we can unexhaust these if you did, to remind yourself everyone's gone. But and now it's his turn.
Okay, he's gonna beat her up.
Sucker punch. It knows where it hurts the most. Closest Titan in front in range.
Oh, of course.
Well, that's gonna be all. What's her name?
Yeah, I use the evade action.
Okay. Whew. All right. This is a hurt. This might hurt.
I'm just gonna sting a little.
2 dice. You need
Okay.
8 or higher.
I can do that. I can do this. Come on, baby.
How much fate do you have, real quick?
2.
Okay, you're fine.
So I'm good. Well,
Yeah.
a bit worse than
So each hit is going to deal 2 danger. But if you had 5 or higher fate, it would do 3 danger instead.
Ow! Come on! You fucking bitch. Focus. So it's gonna be a total of 4 danger coming my way.
Yep, and you're going to get knocked down.
It's a 1 out of 5 chance. Even more than that, right?
To get an 8 or higher?
Yeah, it's like 8, 9, or 10. That's almost not quite a third of the pool. So it's a little less than 1 out of 3.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'm an idiot.
Oh, you're only rolling 1.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So you're still taking 2 danger.
Yeah.
You are getting knocked down. So you'll get the knockdown condition. And then you're going to get knocked back 3.
I ignore 1. I ignore actually 2 with her. With her imprisonment effect, she
Oh.
ignores 2 spaces of knockback.
Nice. Okay, so with the
If I gave her the shield, she would ignore 3 knockback.
Ooh, so actually with the friendly warning, she just ignores knockback 5 in general.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's -2 to all knockbacks from it, plus the shield would be 3, so that she just doesn't get knocked back.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. Just so turns around, pushes you back, and just like uppercuts. What's her face? Okay, so that was its attack. Now it comes to us. I'm going to flip this to get rid of knockdown.
Fair enough.
So immediately stand her up as it turns around. Ooh, man, that is rough. That's a body part 3.
Get a core, man. Dump that fate in
No,
there.
you only get a core if I crit on a body part 3.
Exactly.
Okay. Her danger is low. Her fate is relatively high, though.
Get these out.
Yeah, that's fair. Her rage is 2. I can bump it up to a 3. I get opening, reposition 2, reinforce 1. So for him to even do anything, he has to basically forego his movement or attack. Okay. Well, again, what do I get if I'm in the city? Oh, +1 evasion.
Yes.
So 1. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll exhaust this to make it 6. I'm running around the city. He thinks I'm running away, but it's a tactical retreat.
Yes.
As I'm limping away, like it's all fucked up. All right. I was just looking at the level 2. Level 2 feat is clever boy. Clever boy. Board edges are boundless. If he knocks you off, you die.
Oh, delightful.
Okay.
That's not very cash money.
So that was his turn. That's all I'm doing for him.
What's the currency? What was the old ancient Greece currency? Do you have any idea?
No, not off the top of my head. Liros.
Liros? That's not very cash Liros of you.
I could totally be making. Okay, let's see who has the highest. Okay, so your guy can't even do anything.
No, both my kids need to recharge now.
She needs to stand up.
You said this kid can move 6 spaces?
Yeah. Yep.
So if we're all out of range, he's gonna like throw a rock, right?
Yes.
I mean,
yeah.
we can't.
No, none of us can get out of range because we can only move 5, and it can move 6.
Well, you're already 1 space away. Well, it'll still catch up to you.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm gonna try and attack him.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's not there. I mean, I have. The thing is I have the ability to.
So, I mean, if he doesn't turn around, I mean, I can put Shield Boy like up and ready. I'll use his action to prep the shield and use his movement to get up in his face, just to try to draw it, and then use the block action. At least then I'm negating a 1 for free. And he also he's very little danger.
Okay. What if?
Oh, I haven't been drawing my minor traumas.
You didn't take... No, you only... oh, yeah, you need to draw one for her because she just got sucker punched. Yeah, you're right.
Marked for glory! You gain the priority target token.
Okay, cool. There you go.
If you do, gain 1 positive precision token.
Hey, all right. That's movement. There you go. So now you just have a permanent +1 to your precision. There you go.
Oh.
That just goes to the bottom.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That goes to the bottom. The minor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then he also was injured, and I never drew one.
From what?
At some point when he was attacking, I think he got countered. Like he turned around and attacked me. No, he knocked me down or some shit.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, glimpse of weak spot. Look at the top card of the BP deck. You may put it back on the top of the BP deck or onto the discard pile.
Handhead has an instinct, so that's just going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, if we wound it or not, that's push back 3, gain +3, danger, and then knock back 5. So this is going to happen regardless of... I mean,
Okay, mill it.
Okay. Oh, it says the discard pile, not the wound stack.
Okay.
Yeah, because now that moved it to... Okay, so now I have...
It's squishier.
Dang, that's a really good crit, though.
Is it?
Hecaton gains 2 negative precision tokens, meaning that when he has negative precision, that means that our evasion is easier. Until the end of battle, all AI cards target a random Titan in range. So, hold on. If I didn't spend this... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I was here, right? I can get him to come and attack.
What are you trying to do?
I get so much shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if I can do that, if I can wound him, then... Because it's better than him running away.
Are you really wanting to hit the handhead?
No, this is gone. I'm actually glad that that's gone.
Okay.
But I can then push him. I can push him, and I can give her a bunch of stuff. Because she's right there.
Alright, dude. Go ham.
Okay, so I'm going to increase my fate to fucking rush in. So that's going to give him a 6. I will then exhaust that. So he has 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To rush up in his blind spot. So now I get an auto break in on this because of the rush. I roll 1 die. I don't know why I rolled that. I need to be the crit die. Which is a critical!
Nice.
So, that is his right mighty fist. I need a 3. I'm getting 3 total. I'm going to use my rage of 5.
Nice.
Oh my god! But, actually, this'll work anyway. Okay. Yeah, so 1, 2, and I'm going to use this break that I get for my auto break of rushing to make it 3. He crits and then he just fucking whiffs. Which... The fingers break and puncture the skin, turning the fist into a bloody mash. He gains a -1 precision token.
Nice.
Who? So that's a negative, meaning that now our evasion rolls are 1 easier.
Okay.
Yeah, +1, effectively. Okay. So then I'll do the escalation. So now that was only a 1, so I need to add a 2 body part to this. And then I need to find, that final level 1. Put in that level 2 AI card. And then I'm actually going to push him one. It's so cowardly and thematic at the same time because it's like once he turned around and started fucking you guys, he's just like, coming back. And
Nice.
And then he crits, and that's going to be his whole ordeal. So I'm going to give, that's a level 2. She rolls 3 dice. My chances of hitting are high. And she gets... So I'm going to actually do... I'm going to do 2 break and an opening. In the Kratos pool for her. Yeah. That's him.
Nice.
That's his turn. Oh, I needed to increase my rage to 2. And yeah. So now it's her turn. So she's gonna 1, 2, 3. Increase her rage. And then
How many hit points?
him. 6. Yeah, he's at 6.
6 down.
Yeah, so
4 more to go.
4 more. Yep.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. What do I need to hit? Do I
You've
really-
got a precision token, so that's 1.
Yeah, so that's 1 hit. Oh man, she really has high fate. Oops. Let's fucking do it. Oh my god, those didn't even roll. That was on his stupid board. He's a non. There we go. Oh wait, that's a miss, but that's a hit. All right, so that's 2. So that's 2 hits and a 3 against his knuckle teeth.
Oh, not his knuckle
His
teeth.
gross ass knuckle teeth.
Oh, those were just baby knuckle teeth.
1, 2.
Look at my shoe.
Get a reroll. That's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the reroll and the break token, making it 5, which I needed 5 to beat his ass. So that is a wound. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter anyway. I forgot that I was in his flank, so that would have been a +1. Okay, so, and I did not fail. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to push him. So that's a 3. That was a 2. So putting in.
So did you say I could use either my attack or my movement to get up?
For knockdown?
Mm-hmm.
What does it say there?
If you move voluntarily, attack. Standing. Okay. Falling down. We're knocked down. Next turn. At the end of my next turn, flip this card.
Which is now. So pretty much you're knocked. I think knockdown just skips a whole turn. If I'm not mistaken. Knockdown is when you get knocked down, you put your miniature on the side. While you have knockdown, falling card, you cannot perform any actions, reactions, or free actions unless stated otherwise. At the end of your next turn, you flip the card to the knockdown standing up side. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just down for this turn.
Yep.
That's a
So then, end of your turn, now you stand up. And then you'll flip that to knockdown standing up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Then it's his turn.
Okay, well, I'm just going to use his attack action here to gritty the shield.
Okay.
She's going to be the priority target, though, which sucks. There's no way I can stop that from happening, is there?
Not that I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Because none of us have any reactions, unfortunately. So this is our first fight. We don't even have any Argo stuff. while you're thinking.
Well, I guess I'll just move them around.
Yeah.
We'll just move them up close. He had to use his action to ready the shield again.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. I'm writing down that Heracles got maze touched. Will you put a doom on there?
Oh.
That happens whenever someone gets maze touched, but only once. Okay, his turn.
Oh, God.
Furious Smash. Didn't matter anyway, because the target is the priority target in range. Which is her. What is her... okay. So, 4. So that's what's happening. 4 dice she needs to roll.
Okay.
It's an 8 or plus, but because he has a minus precision, you need a 7.
Okay. That's doable.
Oh, but you... oh, no, precision's only for you to attack.
Yeah.
What's your fate?
3.
Okay, you're good. Cool. Well, unless you use it to reroll, then...
it's going to be a bad time.
yeah, you need 4 for it to... each hit will deal 1 danger, but if it's fate 4 or higher, it's 2 danger instead.
Oh, there's 2. Nice. A 9 and a 10.
Nice. Okay, so if you don't spend fate to reroll, it's just going to be
2 danger?
2 danger.
I can eat that.
Okay. And then after his Furious Smash, where you just like a leaping punch, push back 3.
I ignore 2 of that. Oh,
You
push
go
back.
push back.
Yeah. That fucker. It's awfully squirrely. So, do I have priority target for like the rest of the fight, or is it just like one action?
You have... oh, so you gain the priority target. Actually, yeah, that is one thing that we might have been forgetting. It's whoever has the higher rage. What's her rage?
1.
Okay,
No, she had the token
But
from
she-
a trauma card.
yes.
Speaking of which, so I just took damage, so now I
Yep.
take a major trauma. Blood Rage, gain 2 rage
Okay. Well, never mind. Now you're at 3 now.
and 1 fate.
Blood Rage! Blood Rage! Nice. Okay, so now you're at 3 rage. So the only way for someone to take that from you is if the rage goes higher. So she's at 3 rage as well. So if she attacks before her, then I would take it.
Okay.
All right, that was his turn.
Nice. So all returns now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm stood up now. Alrighty.
So
With 3, ooh, I could do a double down. Wouldn't be too bad. No. Good. Get the reroll. Yeah, get the precision. Actually, I could just swing around and pump him in the butt. So I'm gonna do that. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha! Dodge behind you, and I'm gonna stab you with a knife.
go for it.
Alright, so I get 2 dice. I get +2, +3 to this roll in total.
Nice.
Okay, and then that's gonna be.
+3.
I hate myself for this. I'm gonna hate that I just did this.
Now if it's a...
There it is.
well, that's 2 hits against his the little runt. You need 2 hits to knock off the runt.
Okay. Little runty arm there. Okay, so that gives me. So it's 2 red dice plus a red dice. Got it.
Got it. All right.
Let's see here. So. Reroll. Okay. So wounded him.
Yep.
Any
No.
other effects?
Nope. So there's a wound, meaning that a level 2 body part is going to...
Oh, when I attack, I raged. So
Yeah.
I should have 4 going into that.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh. I could push him if I wanted to.
If you push it... one of my guys won't be able... actually, both of my guys
Oh,
won't
right. Carving goes off. 7 or better. 5. Alrighty then. So did that. Break token. Ooh, you know what? I'll increase my danger to add a break token.
Okay.
And
so
then,
what are you adding from your rage?
So my rage, we're gonna add. Let's do a precision and a break.
Okay. Your rage. Oh, your rage is 3, right?
Yeah. It's 4 now.
Ah, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, that's nothing better. I mean, with him, with Black, getting a level 3 body part would be great for him.
Yeah.
8 wounds to the stack.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and
He's the best one to probably hit that.
with a 3,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, with Blacks and 2 breaks and then a precision
That's
with a
true.
precision there.
Fuck it. Let's rock and roll. All right. We're just.
Heft that. Heft that shield
Okay.
from another one of its kin.
So I do have 2 danger.
Oh,
Fuck it. Let's rush.
well, you must move at least 3 spaces,
Shortest distance. Gotcha.
and you were there, so it's.
Well,
only-
I could have pushed him during my
Oh,
attack.
that's true.
But you said you wanted to get to him. So
Go
that's
for
why-
it. I think that's cooler.
Okay, that's cool.
So he gets pushed, and then you can. So you'd have to play a fate
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
raise
I'll
a
pay
fate because you have 2 danger.
Yep.
Yep. So then 1, 2, 3,
Then my
you
rage goes
just
up.
dragging that shield.
Okay, so now I get an auto break.
Oh yeah,
So I better not.
you should be able to get it.
Shitty
Yeah.
roll here. Okay.
God, if this was a crit, that'd be. And remember, actually, if you crit, then that would actually be 2 wounds, which would be enough to.
That's pretty cool. Okay, well that one's not too bad. Like it will fade up. Oh, I get 2 precision. Okay, so I still got to fade up.
You get 1 precision. There's only 1 opening here. Oh, from behind, yeah.
So I need a 5 to just hit.
Okay.
All right, I'll take it.
All right, so that is going to be 2 wounds against his drum heart.
Nice, nice. How bad is it?
6. However, because this is just going to get set aside, I have to actually kind of look up the chart. However, his drum heart, which actually looks really cool in terms of the art, if you had critted, it would have auto-killed him.
Oh, man, that'd be pretty cool.
So, yeah, you need a 6 with 3 break tokens.
That's easy, right?
Oh, yes,
Got it.
exactly
Just
6
enough.
with those 3 breaks. You're like the fire giant in Elden Ring. All right, that is 6. So, okay, hold on. Let me. Where was that chart? Okay, so that's the full escalation. So set the wounded card aside and place a generic. Oh, actually, sorry, no, it doesn't even matter. You don't need to crit. You did kill him.
Oh, I did?
Wounding a level 3 adds a double wound to the stack.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yep. Set aside. Yeah, because it's so. Here's what it says: a BP 3. Set the wounded card aside and place a generic double wound on the stack. Search the BP deck and discard pile for the lowest level card and remove it. And then we search the AI deck and for the lowest level and remove it. If you remove a card from the discard pile, shuffle and shuffle a 3 into the deck.
Sweet.
Yep. And if it was a BP level 3 critical wound, place the wounded card on the wounded stack. It counts as 2 wounds. And then because you didn't crit on it, this would just go to the bottom of the BP deck. But doesn't matter anyway, because that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And
Nice.
he is dead. Got him! Alright. So, the Primordial is slain. Number of BP cards in the proceed to rewards and penalties. So, the Tides of Fate, we reset our Triskelions. Tides of Fate, we subtract 2 Argo Fate. Gain resources for each BP card in the wound stack. You gain the resources indicated in the upper right. Gain 1 Hecaton core for every critically wounded BP3. We had no casualties, and then we shuffle exploration cards until the next timeline battle back into the exploration deck. So that was the first battle. Let me look up resources, because I don't remember. When you gain primordial resource during the battle, exchange this card for... Oh, sorry. That's what it was. So we are getting... From this, so we exchanged this double wound for a random BP3.
Really? Oh, sweet.
It doesn't count as a core. We just get the resources at the top left.
Gotcha. Okay, I was curious about that.
So.
Oh, the one we wounded.
Huh?
How apropos.
Oh, yeah, the one that you just hit. Okay, so we are getting... How many... raw ambrosias? 1, 2. We'll just do this. That's a knuckle. That's ambrosia. Knuckle. Ambrosia. 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 And it's times the level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's level 1. So we get 6 raw ambrosia, putting us up to 10.
Nice.
And 2 calcified knuckle bones, putting us up to 3, and then and 1 of
Come
each.
on in to Ricky's Calcified Knuckle Bones. We got the best calcified knuckle bones this side of the Tennessee River.
This side of the Creek River. Okay, so
We got big knuckle bones. We got small knuckle bones. We even got, medium-sized knuckle bones for all you weird old knuckleheads out there.
only you can't handle a big old knuckle bone.
Welcome back to Ricky's Knucklehead Podcast. Here we talk about knuckle
I don't
bones.
even know what you're talking about anymore. But the best part of this is Heracles' danger goes down to 0.
Oh, buddy.
He got fucked up at the beginning. Then he came back around where it mattered most.
Yeah, just ran around like a pussy.
Tactical retreat. So then our flipped Nemo's cards come back.
Nice.
That's there. What was I thinking that we did next? Okay. So then we go to... What's the next thing? Oh. So we can pull our people back. Get that die. Get that. I'll pull him, because then... grab your guy. Boop. We'll just put those there. Because I think... Oh, yeah, it was this. This just gets shuffled back into the exploration deck. Will you... Oh, never mind. I have the rulebook over here. So we did our battle.
How do we get utility items?
Huh?
How do we get utility items?
Craft them.
Are they craftable right now?
No.
No. Oh.
So we did... Okay, so now if there are any timeline battles or battle events, we just did. So now we go to advancement. So now we can craft gear and resolve advancement options. So now we get a structure tech.
Okay.
In here. Yes, that's advancement. Because we don't have any story events or unresolved breakthroughs or story progression. None of those have been triggered. So pretty much we'll advance, and that will be the end of the first overall day. So let's see. So here's what we got for techs. We can do Titan hunting. No, we can't, because we need Titanogenesis and Rhetoric. Oh, wait. So we can get Rhetoric. Mm-hmm. Rhetoric leads to anti-indoctrination philosophy, Minoan investigations, and Titan hunting. So... Oh, okay. This gives us a negotiation ability. Gain +1 Argo Fate to lose a stranger. That's Diatribe. And we have Persuasion, which is a save ability. Gain +1 Argo Fate when you are about to gain a stranger to test diplomacy. If you succeed, you lower this stranger, gained by 1. So that's like a response. Like, hey, we didn't want to gain a stranger. We can use this.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we get Rhetoric, then we can do Anti-Indoctrination Philosophies, which leads to Hope Logic, and Deeply Embedded Spies. And then we need Titanogenesis, which I don't think we can get that yet. So we can't do Titan Hunting yet. But these are the options we got.
So is it only the Rhetoric ones then?
It's only with the structural ones is all we can do for this one. So pretty much Rhetoric.
Okay, sounds good.
Is what we get. Okay, let all who doubt their purpose despair not, for this ship is in itself a message. We are here for a reason. So that, like I said, leads to Hope, Logic, and Deeply Embedded Spies. Which... Hope, Logic. Boom, 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 boom. Hope, Logic. And did I already pass the Deeply Embedded Spies? Ah, there we go. So now these are things that we can get later on. Ooh. Deeply Embedded Spies actually is pretty rough. We need 45 plus explored map tiles. Alright. So that was our advancement at any time, so we can actually craft stuff now if we wanted to. What do we need? Oh my god, to do the Lion Tail Whip we need 6 monuments.
We have 2 now.
Monuments?
Yeah.
You're right, we do have 2. 2 and 7 raw ambrosia. How much trireme do we have? 5. So the reach weapons are pretty expensive. 8 trireme, 10 raw ambrosia, and 1 calcified knucklebone to get a long mass spear.
8 calcified knucklebone?
1. 8 trireme.
How many trireme do we have?
5.
Damn!
We have 5 trireme. We do have 4 calcified knucklebones and 10 raw. We have 11 raw ambrosia. We would need 10. So pretty much what we can get is kind of the.
Well, I mean, we're fairly kitted right now.
Yeah. All right. So that was that. That was the That was day 1 of the voyage timeline, because now we don't do any more advancements, or there's no doom tokens down there. So I think we're good. All right. Well, that was that, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to go ahead and do a discussion just because we have done the tutorial and a few days of actual exploration. So click the I to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.